What is up, Jarmiller Nation? I'm your host, Keller. Come say, let's get right into the news for our first story today, chat. Alright, now Shannon Sharpe get his butt ate aside for our next story today, though, chat. For our next story today. The U.S. government will start collecting student loan debt by withholding tax refunds and even wages. Damn.
In other news, now the...
Well, chat, I ain't gonna hold, though, bro. I ain't gonna hold. You know, nigga like me, though, bro. Nigga like me, though, bro. You know, nigga like me graduated and shit like that, though, bro. Nigga like me graduated and shit like that, though, bro. Sorry. It's cool, though, bro. It's cool, though, bro. Alright, come on. Nah, that is tough, though, bro. For our next story today, yeah, you're rich, we get it. Not even close, my nigga. Not even close. I still have motherfucking goddamn $2 in college loan. This affects you? Of course it doesn't, though, bro. Yo, chat, y'all want to hear a confession I never told y'all, bro? I actually never went to school, my nigga. I never went to college, my nigga. I just motherfucking goddamn was there. You feel me? Just for the experience and shit like that. I never actually went to motherfucking college and shit like that, though, bro. Like, I was on the campus, but I just never took no classes, though, bro, and shit like that. We know, we can tell. What do you mean we can tell? The fuck are you talking about? What do you mean we can tell? That doesn't even make sense. It makes more sense. Are y'all fucking stupid? That doesn't even, nigga, you were in the dorms. I can't, like, sleep with around. Of course, you can't read. Of course, you ain't go. Nigga, y'all act like if y'all niggas could barely pass motherfucking goddamn English 1, my nigga. Fuck y'all niggas talking about, bro. Niggas talking about me, though, bro. Y'all niggas, like, ain't honors nothing, my nigga. Niggas is, Jai, you're on grade level, my nigga. You're on grade level, bro. Later, miss, you have the worst grade in the fucking class, my nigga. Later, miss, you failed Spanish, my nigga. And you Spanish, my nigga. How that work, though, bro? You failed your motherfucking goddamn perk test, my nigga. You have a perk in that. You have a motherfucking goddamn hyper ability in that bit. You have a hyper ability in that bit, though, bro. I'm Muslim. Oh, nigga, you still fail Spanish, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold. You still fail Spanish, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold, though, bro. Like, it is what it is, though, my nigga. It is what it is, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though, bro. Peter, fuck you, my nigga. How about that, though, bro? How about that, though, bro? Speaking of racist, we're not doing Twitter community yet and shit like that, though, but because this was blew up over the week, BG's first hit tweet is this nigga right here who has 40k likes on alright who's winning a hate off and shit like that. Now I might not care for the discourse and shit like that, but W motherfucking hit tweet, W first hit tweet, this shit has 40k likes on it and shit like that. I was surprised because it shit just showed up on the timeline and shit like that. I'm not gonna hold, though, bro. So W hit tweet, bro. W hit tweet, though, bro. W hit tweet. Chat, who winning, though, bro? Who winning, though? Let me know, though. Pull up too, bro. For our next story today, we have Tiger King Joe Exotic marries fellow inmate while serving 21 years in prison. Isn't this the one nigga who did that one shit that one time, chat? Isn't it that one nigga who did that one shit that one time? That nigga's never getting out, though, bruh. For our next story today, the FDA has officially announced they will be banning artificial dyes in the food supply by the end of 2026 and shit like that. You know I'm not listening to that. But to be honest, though, chat, they low-key kind of need to. I ain't gonna hold, though, bruh. They low-key kind of need to, though. Y'all Red 40 niggas been... I don't know. Them hot Cheetos, though, bro, been fucking niggas' stomachs up for at least a decade, though, bro. So I'm not even mad at it. I'm not gonna lie. Red 40 niggas is up by were they down by like 100 points? I'm not gonna hold, though, bro. This got Michelle Obama red all over this. Unfortunately, it's not Michelle Obama this time, bro. For our next story today, yo, it's crazy. Yo, they nerfing y'all school lunch again, my nigga. Y'all school lunch getting nerfed again, bro. That's tough, though, bro. That's tough. They nerfing y'all shit, though, bro. They already nerfed y'all shit by like at least 100. Y'all shit getting nerfed again. That's tough, though, bro. For our next story today. Trump is considering issuing $5,000 baby bonus for mothers to increase birth rates. Do we need any more children this way and shit like that? Do we really? I ain't know we needed like like birth rates to go up? Do we need more like little niggas and shit like that? I thought we was having like an overpopulation issue and shit like that. I guess and this would make sense if it was like Japan or some shit, my nigga. But I didn't even know we had a birth rate issue, bruh. Nigga, I seen a bitch named Sharkeisha with 9 children though, bruh. She only take care of one of them. I guess, my nigga. Y'all let me know. For our next story, today, Lil Uzi Vert has been rushed to the hospital in NYC after EMS calls for a sick person at Lower Manhattan Hotel. I'm not gonna lie, chat. When I heard this, bruh, my heart dropped a little bit though, bruh. I was a little scared. I'm not gonna hold on, bruh. I was a little scared. Now, to my knowledge, Uzi's good and shit like that, but bro, my heart dropped when I seen this, chat. I'm not gonna lie, my heart dropped a little bit though, bro. We couldn't lose a motherfucking goat and shit. For our next story today, we have okay, I just seen more back shots. We can't open up Twitter, can't do that one. For our next story today though, bro. CEO Discourse stepping down. That's tough though, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold it, bro. That's tough, my nigga. The famous Ice Bucket Challenge is going viral again. Instead of ALS, the challenge aims to raise mental health awareness this time around. The Ice Bucket Challenge is back. That's I've been hearing about it, bro. I've been hearing about it, but ain't nobody challenge me to that shit. I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, my nigga. I'm worried about my own mental health though, bro. Please don't motherfucking goddamn make me do the Ice Bucket shit though, bro. I'm not gonna hold though, bro. They're not even using ice. For our next story today, you had to do it. Well, no. McDonald's is bringing back McCrispy strips. I'm not gonna lie, them bitches don't even look good though, bro. Them bitches don't even look good though, bro. I'm not gonna hold, bro. Them bitches don't look good, bro. I'm not gonna hold you though, man. We nominate you. Nominate these nuts, my nigga. What the fuck? For our next story today, we have Pepsi has released an orange-colored version. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Pepsi decent, but like, my nigga. TikToker Wisdom K revealed he makes over $4 million a year. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga know how to dress like shit. I didn't know bro was making that much, but yo, this nigga be getting all like, this nigga has a sponsor from like every designer brand in the fucking world and shit like that. That nigga be putting that shit on though, bro. I'm not gonna hold though, bro. That's $4 million a year. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna hold though, bro. Shout out to Wisdom though, bro. Shout out to Wisdom though, bro. For our next story today. We have, oh my god. The clip of Shannon Sharpe talking about Sky Bree has started going viral. What did he say, bro?
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, coach?
Yeah. How I do it.
Yeah, Uncle's too deep in, bro.
How I do
Hey, Sky,
it.
I mean, who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. She might be famous for vertical activity that she good at.
She a hooper?
Oh yeah.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
She got her own little thing,
Huh?
He said, y'all.
Uncle's too deep in, bro.
Man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all be on that.
Why you know about Sky Bree, nigga? You pushing 60, bro. Uncle's a little too deep in. I'm not gonna hold.
Bull jive, man.
Hold on. Who she play for?
Yo, back in the day, she could have been on my team.
She played for on her back.
Come on, that's not a good look though. Flash out. Oh my god, he a good. That's tough though, bro. That's tough. People are currently betting money on the viral sperm racing match. Yo, chat, when is the sperm race? 25th? Yo, chat, we might be watching the sperm race. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I don't know how they're gonna do this. I don't know. Does anybody know who has a higher chance in the sperm race? I'm like, who has the higher SPM, sperm per minute? Who has the higher sperm per minute? Who has that? Nigga that has Tristan versus Asher. I'm not gonna lie, my nigga Tristan probably really like that. You could tell the confidence. This nigga probably nothing different. I'm not gonna hold though, bro. I'm gonna say Asher. No, that nigga Tristan, I'm not gonna lie, that nigga Tristan probably do it different. I'm not gonna lie. Ryu should enlist. I mean, nigga, you can't have Broly fight motherfucking goddamn Saiyan Saga Goku, can you? So, they can't have me in that bitch. But damn, no, this guy, you could tell, yeah, it's gonna be Tristan. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna bet on Tristan. I'm dead ass gonna bet on Tristan. I ain't gonna hold though, bro. Tristan got the feet method. What is the feet method? Tristan says, shh, no words though, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Come on, though, bruh. Not watching is crazy. Yeah, we will be tuning in, bruh. We will be tuning in. I don't know how they gonna do it, but we will be tuning in, though, bruh. I'm not gonna hold, though, bruh. Anyways, for our last story for today, we have a motherfucking oh no, I can't even show those. I ain't gonna hold those, bruh. I can't even show those, bruh. I can't even show those, bruh. What the fuck?
Ой, хороший день. Александра и Твир даже поднимается смотреть. Спайдермен со своей одеждой. Супермен достал один. Это очень сильный силовой поединок. Концовка второго раунда. Слушай, слишком.
That was not supposed to be the last story, but I mean, like, it is what it is though, bruh. For our actual last story today, a college student speaks out after spotting Myron Gaines on a campus. Myron Gaines is on campus today. He had a sign that said, "Women deserve less, prove me wrong." I don't believe that this is a real person, bro. I don't believe this is a real person though, my nigga. The nigga went to a college campus with the sign that women deserve less though, bro. Like, I think this nigga's like this the embodiment of trying to raise bait. Either that or this nigga's really sped. I'm not gonna hold. But this one of them niggas, bro. If you see them on your Twitter timeline, you gotta block them, bro. It's just these are the type of niggas you gotta block. You can't do nothing but just block this nigga. I'm not gonna hold though, bro. This nigga too old to be doing this shit, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know how this nigga even made it on a college campus doing this shit though, bro. I'm not gonna hold. Anyways though, bro. Said not my motherfucking goddamn. Oh, he's so lucky. He's so fucking lucky, bro. Alright, for our weather and traffic report today though, bruh. Today though, chat. Now, chat, it is going to be motherfucking goddamn a whopping 365 degrees yesterday. Now, tomorrow, we should be looking at below zero. Tomorrow, next week of last year. And for tomorrow of this year, of tomorrow, of yesterday, we should be looking at a cool little 85 degrees. So, keep in mind that it's going to be looking a little cool tomorrow and shit like that. So go ahead and make sure you wear shorts. Now, for our traffic report today. Now we have a motherfucking goddamn Dodge Charger. A nigga butt naked in a Dodge Charger, motherfucking speeding down the 143rd Parkway. You're going to be very careful because you don't want to get into no accidents. And I don't want y'all to get into no accidents. Y'all be safe out there. I'm Keller. Come stand signing out. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night though, bro.